let's look at the Virtualboy, a misunderstood system for its time, ahead of its time in 1995. It came out in summer 1995 in North America, and I believe it came out earlier in Japan, like spring 1995. I don't know, or maybe in June 1995. But Virtualboy, misunderstood system. I like the Virtualboy, and this is my Virtualboy. I got the Japanese version. You can tell because it has the Japanese writing right here for warnings. But yeah, I got the controller for it, and I got the AC adapter, not the battery. This thing I tried fixing because when I bought it used, pawn shop is cracked. I can get a replacement one for 30 bucks on Amazon, but I'll get some other time. It still works, but I tried crazy gluing it back. Didn't really work that way, but the system, I liked it when I was playing. I never got a headache, and for me, I don't really, I've played it. I played all the games for it that I own, and I think the system does not, it shouldn't be really panned for its, but this is all my personal opinion, but I feel that this system, yes, it's weird that it's included. The only problem here, it gets tangled up, the AC adapter, if you put it too close. And the fact that if you don't have the controller, you can't use the system. This is a bummer. So yeah, the Virtualboy, a good system. Well, that's my opinion, and misunderstood system. But let's look at the games for it. Since it's a Japanese version, this is region free anyway. You already knew that. I would assume you would know that Virtualboy is region free. But again, it was only released in North America and Japan. So I have basically all Japanese games except one, because it's cheaper to get the Virtualboy games in Japan, like on eBay, or if at a pawn shop, or if you go to a store that specializes in retro stuff, you could find them. But or you could do the proxy, but it's harder to do and they charge you a lot. If you try to do Yahoo auctions, it's kind of expensive. But here's my games. See, there's all the games I have, and they're mostly Japanese except one, and you probably know what that one is. So this game is Baseball 1995, and this is equivalent to the baseball game, the North American release. The thing I like about these Virtualboy games, they're thin, and they like this nice dust cover. I like it. I've never opened it up yet. I could open it up. But the thing is, the pins are not exposed, so, which is nice. You don't really have to worry about cleaning them. And all the Virtualboy games I've plugged into my unit work. Like, if it says, I remember I bought, for instance, I haven't got there, but this game, Wario Land, it was untested, but it worked on its first try. I didn't even have to clean it up. But these dust covers are nice, so, yeah. And they're plastic, so I have to put it back one-handed. Sorry about this, guys. I would have to, okay, the dust cover, I'm sorry, I have to put this down. I need 2 hands to put this back. So, yep. And the next game I have, this is Red Alarm, and it looks dated now, but it's like kind of a ripoff of, the Star Fox games. I'm sorry, Star Fox game, and this game is okay. I mean, it's part of, I got some of these games on lot though, which was nice, and it wasn't expensive, like 10 bucks. So, yeah, so I got this game, the baseball game, Red Alarm. Then I have Galactic Pinball. It doesn't have its dust cover though, but it works fine. And Galactic Pinball, I like pinball games. I thought this pinball game was really fun, and it showed some of the 3D effects that the Virtualboy has. So I liked that game. Then the game that came with the system, at least in North America, I don't think it came in the system in Japan though, was Mario Tennis, and this is the Japanese version, because there's a different cover art for the American release of Mario's Tennis. So it's not Mario Tennis, it's Mario's Tennis. And yeah, This game, the problem with this game, you have to do your timing correctly, or else you won't be able to hit the ball back correctly. You got to do, directional pad and strategy in order to defeat your opponent. So Mario's Tennis, and this is the only American game, Wario Land, because the Wario Land version, North American version, is cheaper than the Japanese version. That's just rare case because a lot of the Japanese games, the American games for Virtual Boy are more expensive. So this is the best game on the system, I feel, and a lot of people say that, too bad there was not really any Mario kind of platforming game for the system. This was close as it could be Wario Land. Then we have Vertical Force. I like shoot 'em ups, shmups, and this game, the fact that makes it unique is that you press a button and you go closer zoomed in mode, and then you press the button again and you go farther away. It shows the rotation or the detail the Virtual Boy could do with its power. But then we have, oh, I forgot the name of this. I think it's Bomberman. It's Super Bomberman? No, it's not Super Bomberman. It's Bomberman something. I forgot. I can't read Japanese, but this is like a Puyo Puyo game, and it's not traditional Bomberman type of game. It's more like Puyo Puyo, if you know Puyo Puyo. It's kind of a Tetris-like, but not really. But if you know the Puyo Puyo games, this is kind of related to that. So, not for everyone, but I don't know. I like the game. I like the Puyo Puyo games anyway. Teleroboxer. At first, when I always thought when I was a kid, I thought it was just Teleboxer. It's actually Teleroboxer. It's a robot boxing game, that's what I'll just tell you. And it has the same kind of view like in Punch-Out, and like if you remember the Sega Genesis, Evander Holyfield boxing kind of has that same layout. Pretty fun game. Gets harder with the other, like towards the latter rounds. It gets pretty hard. But yeah, Teleroboxer. And then this is what game was this? I forgot already. Dang. Oh no, this is golf. This is golf. But I can't read this in Japanese. This is the golf game. This is the golf game, Virtual Boy. And it's golf. What do you expect? I don't know. It's kind of hard to see because since it's red, it's hard to see farther away. So this game was just okay. Like out of the bunch, my favorite games is Mario Land and Mario's Tennis, and this Vertical Force and Galactic Pinball. And then let's get to and they gave me also this is the manual for Teleroboxer. So we have the manual, but it's in Japanese. So if you can't read Japanese, I can't read Japanese. It would just I know how to figure it out because you can figure out what they're asking or telling you what to do is the pictures. It shows you this is what it's supposed to do, and you understand what they're trying to get the point across, even though you can't read the kanji at all. And yeah, this is what each button does. I don't know what it says though, but it's a button and it helps. And the pictures really also help, of course. There's some English there. Champion, retired, file, select. And it tells you your opponents. Yeah. And, yep. And this is your opponent. These are your opponents. And then that is, I guess, some addresses. I don't know for what. But okay. Maybe authorized Nintendo dealers, maybe the warranty, not sure. And then we have my complete in box games. I have V Tetris, which on eBay was complete in the box and new, and it was still sealed. So V Tetris is complete in the box, and it still has the funny part. Yeah, it has the plastic, it has the game, it's a dust cover, it has the paper inserts, the cardboard, I'm sorry, and then it has the manual, and it has, if I can just put it out here, yeah, it has the, I don't know what this, like caution in Japanese for Virtual Boy, And then it has a thing you can mail. I guess it's for warranty card. I don't know. And then you have your manual, V Tetris. So pretty neat. Nice. And the same thing, I would understand what they're talking about with the description pictures, not the descriptions. And then my last game I own for Virtual Boy is Jack Brothers. The US version is ridiculously expensive, but I found the Japanese version for less than 20 bucks at a pawn shop. They didn't know what they had, I guess, and I just snatched it up. Jack Brothers. I played this game for a bit. It is hard, actually, but I mean, not hard because it's Japanese kanji. It's just hard in general. Like if I had the North American version, I'd probably be stuck in the same place. Couldn't really get past the first boss. Annoying. I had to figure it out how to play it. But it's an over-the-top shooter game. Like kind of like it's over the top, but I can't just try to describe it. But you shoot some stuff, and you're a character, and you're in a maze. So yeah, but this was awesome. It has the warning, just like V Tetris. It has the mailing insert, then it has the dust cover and the cardboard insert, everything, and it looks in very good condition, like mint. So I'm happy about that. The box I've seen better days, and it's kind of warped here, but other than that, you know, it's a nice condition game. And Jack Brothers, I'll give it more of a shot, but it's not an easy game at all. And that's it. That is my Virtual Boy collection, my console of the Virtual Boy, and the games I have for the Virtual Boy. Anyway, thanks for watching again. Take care. And if you find a Virtual Boy for a good price, you just pick it up. You know, I don't know what condition. I mean, at first, I was lucky because this is an EC adapter. I wouldn't know if it was working or not. If the battery pack, the problem with the battery pack is a lot of them are rusted these days, like the inside, because they didn't bother taking the batteries out, so it's hard to move the corrosion. If you're gonna get a Virtual Boy, you should just power up with a wall, because it takes, I think, 6A batteries, which is kind of a waste. Anyway, thanks for watching again. Until next time, take care. Have a good one. Thanks again for watching my content. And until next time.